So yesterday's Cavaliers-Warriors game brought all the juice the NBA could have hoped for on Christmas Day. Both teams coming in hot, both teams amped and chippy. I was at Oracle. I can tell you the buzz was up to 11 in that building. And while the basketball was at times a little ragged, the game's superstars were indeed super right up until the end. LeBron single-handedly kept his team in it more than once as the Cavs' second unit reverted back to its struggles of last season. And Kevin Durant, man, was a force. He'd finished the game with 25 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and 5 blocks, which puts him at 67 blocks for the season, which leads the NBA. There's certainly an argument he's become the Warriors' greatest defensive weapon, which would certainly be saying something considering he's playing alongside the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. And I asked KD about his growth on that side of the ball when I got the chance to sit down with him and Steph Curry going into this game. KD's answer was really interesting. Take a listen.
It's so much fun, you know, because I always wanted to be like, you know, the dirty guy, like getting deflections, like playing in the post, blocking shots, and, you know, I always wanted to be that for my teammates. And obviously scoring the ball so much, it's hard to do both. But now we got so much firepower, I could just focus on defense more so than anything, and just helping, just, you know, using my length and double teaming and catching the offense off guard, just getting my hands in the passing lane, just trying to protect the rim. And this defense is just it's something that you got to want to do. And, you know, right now I really want to do it.
Certainly wanted to do it yesterday. He asked Steve Kerr to keep him on LeBron late and was zealous. Some would say overzealous in his duties. There was this with just over a minute to go. Durant appears to hip check LeBron into coughing up the ball. And then, perhaps more egregiously, there was this with about 25 seconds to go as LeBron is driving to the basket with the Cavs just down 3. KD can be heard on camera afterward telling officials that LeBron is, quote, too big for them to call a foul on that. And when he was told afterward that everyone from the game's announcers to basketball Twitter thought he got away with one there, Durant remained adamant, saying it, quote, felt clean. Then he made all sorts of fun of anyone who was arguing the call on social media, which was probably an unfortunate choice given Durant's own history of Twitter arguing this year. But still, his larger point, I agree, stands. Durant's defensive prowess in this game and this season isn't coming because of a call or two going his way. He is putting in the work. And yesterday, it paid off in ways that could reverberate throughout the season, maybe even as deep as the NBA Finals. So, Byron, let's rehash the ending of that game because there were arguments from bars to family living rooms yesterday. Did KD foul LeBron? Should it have been called?
Well, if I'm Steve Kerr, no, that was a good no call. It shouldn't have been called. LeBron is being judged almost from the referee standpoint of like Shaq back in the day. It's hard to officiate him because he is so big and strong. But if I'm Tyronn Lue, man, that was a foul. You just raked him over the arm, put my man on the line, let him shoot his 2 free throws. You know, he got the hip check on the one foul, you know, and he kind of lost the ball. But that second foul, to me, when he went to the basket, was a foul because of the fact that he did get a lot of ball, but he did come across his shoulder to get the ball. But again, you know, you're talking about 2 of the best players in the league. The one thing I do like about this is the fact that the referees did not decide the game, which they do so many times. And, hey, at the end of the day, you got two great players going at it.
I do want to ask you what you do if you're LeBron, because he expressed frustration again after the game and has throughout the season. He's going to the line less than he has since his rookie year. There is being officiated like Shaq, and then there's a point of just sort of, you know, he's like, what do they want me to become a jump shooter? I'm not a jump shooter. Like, I want to go to the basket. How do I do this? What do you do if you're a player in that situation? I
think you still got to keep attacking. You got to keep attacking. I mean, you got to keep making it known that you are getting fouled in certain situations. If I'm LeBron, I keep doing what I do, you know, and I won't settle on just shooting jump shots all the time. Like you said, keep attacking that basket.
His finishing in the paint this year is the best it's been in his career. I mean, it's not like, oh, I guess I got to shoot jump shots now because I'm not getting foul calls. He's getting to the rim and finishing a lot and very well. So obviously, I wouldn't change his strategy. It's funny. There's a couple things at work here. One of them is Kevin Durant now has reputation as a defensive player. So our buddy, Bruce Bowen, I used to hate him because every time he guarded Steve Nash, as Nash is dribbling up the ball with his left hand,
He's hitting him.
He's doing this on the right hand, not because it's going to make the ball come loose, it's just to annoy you. That's a foul every single, Bruce Bowen foul out one possession. But because Bruce Bowen had the reputation, I'm a defensive player, that's the way this league works. Some guys get away with a lot of physicality, and some guys don't.
Right.
Now, for Durant, in that situation, to me, that was a no call necessarily. Did he foul him? Technically, yes, but come on. I mean, LeBron's been murdered in the paint before, and those are the ones, if I'm him, I'm arguing about. That one, that was incidental contact. Is it technically a foul? Yes, but like Coach said, you hate to see a game decided at the end because you put him on the free throw line for a little call like that.